Hey everybody, and welcome to Spriken Studios. I'm your host, Mr.Spriken. Yeah. And today, what am I bringing you? I'm bringing you an exciting custom build yet again. More so, I guess, like a custom paint-up, because it's not going to involve too much like kit bashing or anything like that. But it's going to be super cool and super custom somehow and amazing. So, Mr. Spriken, just cut to the chase. What exactly are you doing? I'll tell you what I'm doing. I am using a Frame Arms Girl Baihu to create a really cool desert scheme, Australia-inspired dingo character. Yes, I used to love dingoes as a kid, well, dogs in general, but I thought the dingo was such a cool looking canine. And the fact that it came from Australia made it that much cooler, because I loved all things Australia. And when I was playing around with this kid in particular, because I have two of her, and I was mixing and matching different things with her and everything, and different accessories, and I was like, Then I found the perfect weapons kit accessory box thingy that I had recently acquired. And I had no idea what I was going to use it for, but then I paired it with her, and it looked amazing. And I thought, oh my god, I gotta do this. And yeah, so then I started. And then I put all the pieces together, and I got this general idea, and then it all fell in place. So I know the color schemes, I know everything I want to do pretty much, and I gotta do it. I gotta tackle it fast, because that's when motivation and inspiration hits, you gotta do it. And so I'm gonna go show you the... I'm so excited I can't even think. Okay, let's go check it out. This is gonna be awesome. So check this out, people. Isn't this cool? I love it. I love the ears on there, which we will obviously trim up and get to fit flush. But yeah, I love those ears. I tested out the smaller ones, and I think the bigger ones look cooler for what I want. And look at all this cool stuff. So it's basically just a Baihu kit, right? But then there's this cool dragon horse armor military set thingy. And I chose the following stuff for her. So she has this nice assault rifle. And then she has a nice side piece here, and it's nice and gold, a nice holder, and these are nice elastic thingy holders on her leg, and a pouch. And then look at this vest. This vest is amazing. I love it. As you can see, I also got rid of her bangs, and this was because I don't know if you can really see here, but I found some plastic, and I kind of fashioned a crude visor. And I want to see if I can color that and stick it to the helmet. So this is how she's going to look. It's basically a Baihu with some Letizia ears and a Dark Horse weapons kind of kit. Yeah, so not much bashing or anything like that or customizing. And that does it. Oh, actually, there's these little peg things on the gray bit that wraps around her thigh, and I'm just gonna snip away that and just sand it down so it's nice and flush, because we don't need that to hold any extra of her armor, and it kind of gets in the way of these side leg thigh pouches and holster. And I may actually customize this vest a little bit here. As you can see, there's like a solid black kind of inside. It almost looks like it could be like a black t-shirt or something. Or I mean, maybe it could be like a bulletproof vest. But a part of me, I don't know, thinks it could be cool if I just drill through it all and carve it out so that you can see her armor. I'll have to think on that. Oh. And so we chose some decals for her, and these are from the Ludens kit. I really like these eyes. The color seems to be a good dingo kind of color. So we'll go with that. Then we have some more nice decals here. And the beauty of these is they're Australian. So we got these are Gundam. I don't know. There must be some kind of base in Australia. But there's a nice Australian map thingy. And then also we have a kangaroo with boxing gloves. So these will work somehow on her. So I've decided to throw caution to the wind here and open up this vest a bit. Yeah, we're going to get rid of all the solid black. And to do that, we're going to use our trusty Mr. Pin Vise. And I've grabbed 2.5 millimeter. And I'm just going to drill through. This is where we got to be brave, folks. Hold on to your butts. We've made the first step. No turning back. Yeah. See that hole through there? Okay, now let's go for some of the more meatier bits up here. And for that, I think we are going to use a knife. A hobby knife here. And we're just going to... This cuts actually really well. So that's something. I'll make this easier. Look at that. We got rid of all of the black that was in those areas, and it looks really awesome. Let's have a look on the body. We're able to see a little bit. Well, with this lighting, maybe not so much, but it works perfectly. So I don't know if you could see this, but we have various little rectangle plastic, clear plastic on these alligator clippies. Yeah, there we go. Chung, chung. And where do we get these? Well, we have glue gun glue sticks, and when they came on the sprue all packaged together, the glue sticks were just in this thin, clear piece of plastic. Now, since I make dioramas now and other things, I get in the habit of saving a lot of things that could be viewed as garbage, because I can often think of potential extra use for them. So in this case, when I got this plastic, I really did think of potential visors or windows or anything that I would need light to come through. So I saved it. And in this case, it works perfectly. So I'm going to paint up a few different options for and show you how it checks out. The first one we're going to do is this Mr. Color lascivious thingy, and it's a clear pale brown. This is going to turn out like an orangish color when it goes on this clear plastic, and it looks amazing. Then we're going to do a clear blue Mr. Color as well. Then we're going to try a nice reflective metallic one, which is this copper, and that's going to be great for, blocking out the harsh desert sun. I think that's going to look really sharp and awesome. And since we have 4 of these, I think I'm going to do, because I think the orange, the pale brown orangish one is going to be our main visor. And so I'm going to have a couple of those, because I'm going to do one that's plain, and then I'm going to do one that has some decals maybe put on the inside, so that it looks like, she has some kind of say the Mercury kind of optic computer screen visor going on. That'll be pretty cool. Dun dun dun. Let's just pop this in and get a little preview. Oh, that's badass! Wow! Look how many pieces she's in. And we're going to prime her all up in this Citadel Lead Belcher. Yes, I like this. I really like this primer. It's nice. So the first thing we're going to paint is our helmet piece. And the method is going to be the same for the entire suit of armor. And first we're going to cover it with 3 layers of this heavy chipping from AK. We're just going to airbrush that on. 3 nice even layers. And then after that, immediately when it's dry, we're going to hit it with all of our Dingo colors. So I went ahead and painted some of the piece of the helmet to show you kind of what the overall look is going to be, base paint. And we have a few colors mixed into here. Yeah. And it looks very dull, which I want, because I'm going to weather this quite a bit. Let's have a look at one of the ears. So can you tell we're getting as close to a dingo, a real-life dingo color as I can find on my own here with my available paints. Yeah, we're just going to blend it all together on her armor, and it'll look really cool, I think. I'll show you what colors I'm using. We have flat black, and this is just for some little details, like the nose. That's right, nose. We have some AK gunmetal, and I'm just using this because it almost looks identical to the primer I used, and that is going to be for a lot of the joints and different little detail bits that I can touch up with this gunmetal. And then we have some of this earth red. Now this was just kind of used as some pre-shading and in kind of like the darker recesses of wherever her armor is. So you don't really see much of this, but it is there helping out. The main dingo inspired color here that we have is this British sand yellow. This is really nice. I really liked it. It just, yeah, it's kind of golden. It's a very nice muted kind of yellow. So A+. We're pairing that up with our pale sand for the lighter areas. And then when we really want to exaggerate the lighter bits, like the tips of the ears and stuff, we're using this off-white, which is nice. And all these colors blend very nicely together. As for her skin color, we're going to be using this white peach, and we're going to be shading it all with our clear pale brown, and then going back over with the peach. And I think that'll give her a nice look. So we have our painted helmet kind of partially assembled here, and not like super assembled, just because we want to be able to give it apart pretty easily. But we just need it like this so we can chip away and do a little bit of weathering. And so like I mentioned before, we use the weathering, where is it? Yeah, so we use this heavy chipping, and what we do now, after it's been painted, is we need to moisten the surface here. So I'm just gonna dunk my stiffer brush into some water, and then I'm just going to dab it over and just dry off my brush periodically. And as you can probably hear, these bristles are pretty stiff. And that's what I want, because it's going to start disturbing and removing some of the paint. As you may or may not be able to see now. Look who's decided to join us. Mika! Hey Mika, what you doing? What you doing, meow meow? Oh yes, yes, yes. One day in the near future, or not too distant future, I will create you, Mika, in kit form, using Megami device grapple. Yeah. The resemblance is uncanny. Where the heck am I in this video? Yes. I kind of forget where the heck I was. What I was filming, what I was doing. That's because I took an awesome adventure to Niagara Falls. Yes! I've only been there once before, but I didn't actually do anything, and it was in the wintertime, so it was kind of pointless. But yeah, I went yesterday. It was super fun, and yeah. Went to the Butterfly Conservatory, had butterflies crawling all over me. I love it. Then I went to Niagara Falls. I did the journey behind the falls, and then I had Niagara Falls juice all over me. And ate a lot of donuts at this donut and wonton soup place. Nice combo. And played a lot of games. Won myself this 112 scale BMX. Not BMX. Motocross. Bike. Dirt bike. Yeah, so maybe I'll paint this up and put it on a diorama or something. The girls can ride this, for sure. So, I highly suggest, if anyone's ever in the area, go visit Niagara Falls. It's awesome. Except when we got there, to get there, we had to go over these 2 big bridges. And I hate going over bridges. They scare me so much. Ah! And also I did that big Ferris wheel thing. Never again. That was also terrifying. My hands were permanently gripped to the seat. But still need to do go-karting and mini-putt and a lot of other things. Because there's just no time. No time. Ate at some Italian place and had some cool charcuterie board thingy and big pizza. So that was nice. Okay, anyways, I gotta get back to this. Where was I? I was making visors or painting some things. Who knows? Maybe she's already done. I just gotta give her a spin. So here's our finished girl. I think she turned out great. Not many accessories, and I didn't do up very many face plates. Well, really just 2. An open mouth and a closed mouth. I did paint on lipstick and that mouth. She just has the 2 hands, trigger, finger hand, and a relaxed hand. Gave her a few visors. Her main kind of orangish visor, one with the decals, and like a sun protection one, and another blue one just cuz. Yeah. Very pleased indeed. Yeah, I think this all worked out really nicely, and it was such a super easy, fast, quick paint job, and yeah, works really nice. Hey, and this wood grain kind of goes with our desert look, unintentionally. As you can see, I stuck on this Australian looking decal here. Kangaroo with boxing gloves. And some of the outback, I guess, there in the background. So that's pretty cool and fun. I'm glad I got to use one of those. I'm always happy when I can use cool decals. And as you can see here, a weathered Australian flag, hand painted. Besides that little Union Jack thingy, if that's what it's called. Pretty amazing. Works. So what do you guys think of the paint job? I personally really liked it. Super easy. Oh my god, it was just like prime, mix spray a few colors together, and voila. And it kind of looks like a kit bash, but really it's not. It's just some ears and a weapons pack. Easy peasy. Anybody can do it. And the painting anybody can do too. Because when you're going for a weathered, chipped up look like that, like even things that are not so, you know, super polished or a little bit rushed can kind of blend in. So that always works nicely for making these videos for me. And she looks amazing. I'm super happy with her. What do you guys think? Yes. And I admit, it was a little bit hard to kind of divide my attention between her and, as you can see, part of my diorama here, which has taken a lot of time too. This has been so much fun, and I'm almost done it. So it might be the next video you see. I think I'm just about finished in its building construction, so then I just gotta paint it all. So that might be something I can do in decent time, and then get out for you guys soon. Other than that, what can you look forward to? Maybe some Gundam. Haven't done any Gundam in a while, and I've been meaning to, so that could come up. I also have that motorcycle, but I just really gotta see what do I gotta see? I gotta see something. What inspires me? Yes, you always have to go with what inspires you. Or, in my case, if any of you have, you know, leave in the comments things that you might want to see or excited to see, that could help motivate me too to do it. So, yeah, you could either just sit back and wait, see what's in store for you at Spriken Studios, what videos I'll bring you, or you can comment on things that you might like or enjoy. I know some of you have been waiting for some Gundam, so I'll have to look and see if I got something here to work on that'd be fun and cool and neat. Yeah. So that's all the time I have here at Spriken Studios. I'm Mr.Spriken. Yeah. And I'm just gonna go right back to working on some more videos. Hope you're all doing well, and have a nice weekend, and stay cozy and creative. Bye bye.